My name is Seth, and this is my testimony. Back in high school, when I realized that I was going through a lot of struggles, I noticed that God was there, but I wasn't really taking God seriously. And there are times where I did a lot of bad things and stuff, and I was like cussing a lot, and it was really hard. My family was going through a lot of struggles and stuff. So before I came into church, there was Pastor Joshua. They came into my house, and they introduced me to the youth. And soon enough, I was hanging out with a lot of youth people, a lot of cool guys, and then they're like introducing me to God, and it was just really difficult to accept it in, because before like I kind of knew God, but before not like taking God seriously, I wouldn't really believe if God's actually real, because sometimes I do question like how come I'm going through the struggles, why am I going through this? But now it comes to realize that it's because that God loves me. As I was hanging out with the youth group, they taught me so much things about God, that God is loving, He's always forgiving, He shows a lot of things that I've never seen before, bigger than I could ever imagine. God has shown me struggles. He puts me through it because He loves me, and He knows that if He breaks me down, it'll build me back up stronger. And yeah, it's quite been a journey. One of my journeys that God has touched me is when I went to flu 2016. I was looking forward to get baptized there, and yeah, I was just really looking forward to get baptized there, and I felt like God was speaking to me, and was telling me like, oh, this is gonna be a wonderful week. This is gonna be a great week, showing me and a lot of things, a lot of new friends, new youth people, new Christian brothers and sisters in Christ. Yeah, and just making a lot of friends from across the state. But one thing that God has taught me the most is that no matter how much I sin, or no matter no matter it hurts, I'm still a child of God. And yeah, and He forgives me no matter what, because that's just how big His love is. And thing is, and when I got baptized, it was the greatest feeling ever. Even before I got baptized, I was crying. It was, it's not that it hurts or anything. It's just that His love, His presence of just there with me. I felt like He was sitting next to me and just like giving me a massage on my shoulders and saying that it's okay. And I was just crying, and I noticed how great God is, and just seeing, and like the biggest evidence that I seen God, like that proved God is real, is that just seeing the community is what is like. I'm not alone in this world, and God proves that, because even people like a person right next to me, even he does a lot of things that I've done before too, a lot of sinful things. Yeah. So I'm not alone in this world, and God shows me that, because I can relate to my friends, my youth. There's just one time at Flu when we were praising the Lord, and the band Shane and Shane, they were singing No Longer Slaves. And it really hit me, because like when they were singing No Longer Slaves, I thought about my past. I thought about everything, all the bad things that I've done. And like I felt like I was renourished, like God was right there and just telling me that it's okay. That's in the past, and this is a new beginning. And it made me cry so much. And as I looked at the projector, I see everybody crying, and I felt like I felt like I was home. It felt so good, and it was just amazing. It's like it's so many words that could explain this, and it's just, I don't know. I just can't explain, because it's just so good, and it just proves that he's always been there with me through every step of the way.